Guys, the moment has arrived, but before we dive into this final, let me ask you something. What separates an ordinary team from a true champion? It's not just talent, not just tactics. It's about scars, it's about learning from pain, and right now, the Bulls are standing at the very door they've been knocking on for 4 years. This Saturday in Dublin, the United Rugby Championship final will explode, and Jake White's Bulls arrive with a confidence we may have never seen before. But the real question is this finally the moment, or will European dominance crush South African dreams once again? After 2 heartbreaking finals, losing to the Stormers in the inaugural URC and getting shocked by the Glasgow Warriors last year at home, the Bulls now face the mighty Leinster at Croke Park. But according to Jake White, this Bulls team is simply a different beast. One thing I'm very proud of is how we have made changes to our squad, bringing in new guys all the time and have still won big games, White said, and he's not stopping there. The coach emphasized just how much this team has grown mentally to reach this point. He recalls that back in 2021, when they beat Leinster in a URC semi-final, they didn't even have young talents like Cameron Hennicomb. But back then they had Marcel Coetzee and Marco van Staden, 2 veterans who are both back for this final. White didn't hide the personal meaning behind this shot at the title. My job is to channel the positive energy of where we are in the season and what we have achieved, the caliber of players we have to play Leinster, and the leadership growth we have seen. A big reason why you coach is because you want your team to know what it is like to win something big. It is a gift I would like to give this group after all they have put in over the last 4 years. But it's not just individual talent making the difference. One of White's smartest moves this season has been rotating the captaincy. In the semi-final against the Sharks, Johan Grobbelaar took over the armband when Coetzee was in the sin bin and led the Bulls with stunning composure. White explained, "Grobbies took over as captain when we had 2 players in the bin. He has captained us before, so when his number was called, he was ready. That's why it was such a massive win. You lose your captain, you get 3 yellow cards, and you still defend your try line like that. That shows how far we've come." These kinds of high-pressure moments have become building blocks for the Bulls. Who's the captain? Who takes over? What do we do on the try line? What happens when we're down to 13 or 14 men? We've learned those lessons. That's what teams do when they grow. And now, the biggest test of them all. Now we're going to play at Croke Park. That's a massive stadium, and hopefully it will be sold out. From a spectator's point of view, this is probably the biggest game these youngsters can play in. It'll just make them better and better. The big question now is, has this Bulls team finally learned everything they needed? Or will Dublin once again turn into the graveyard of South African dreams? I want to hear from you. Are the Bulls finally favourites this time, or will Leinster crush them in front of their home fans? Drop your thoughts below, subscribe to Green and Gold Army News, and stay tuned because the drama is just getting started.